What up, YouTube? Back at it again. Scribe Tribe, what is going on? Do me a favor. We are looking at why is this not working? That is so weird, dude. This button is sticking. You spend money on this stuff, man. It works for like 3 months. Anyways, we're checking out Token, man. Token be choking. Never mind. We're looking at Friends. Dude, Token's been getting real lately. His songs have kind of like they're different. Never too different, but they're different than like, some of the stuff that we remember Token by, which is really cool actually. Now I think about it, like I feel like that's first of all, it's a good move to be raw and vulnerable and let people into like who you are, right? Because some of his stuff, like, it's some of it's kind of vulgar, some of it's kind of sexual, kind of, whatever. Um, it's all very entertaining, regardless. But he's been getting real, which a lot of rappers don't do. I think it's a good move. Um, if you want to actually, if you want to get to know him a little bit more, I had a sit down with T sometime last year to just chat. Was that last year? Was it the year before? Jeez, it's been a minute. I'll link that at the end. We had a I don't like the it's not really an interview, it's just more so a conversation, but it was kind of a one-on-one. Probably a better word. It's called Behind the Bars. It's on my channel. But yeah, let's dive in. Love to have you here as well. If you could, make sure you smash that like, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. If you want me to check anything out, make sure you drop it down below in the comments. It does that helps the channel as well with the algorithm, as well as or better yet, go over to Patreon. Come say what's up. There are skip the line options if you want me to get something like within a day. And I also listed some channels down below that are mine, my fiance's, that you should probably check out. Just saying. Let's go.
I met a girl who was the last in line to at a meet and greet. She was by herself, tattoos up and down her sleeve. She told me about a dead parent and brother who OD'd. She said she was about to end it all until she heard me. I did my best to understand, it's just hard to believe. Nobody in my crew heard her cause she spoke real quietly. She was a pretty girl, a body I didn't notice till she left. My bro saw her and complimented her dress. He followed her and offered her a drink around the corner. The venue bar was closed, but not for us, we're the performers. I know my bro well, I know his type. I didn't stick around, I hit the hotel for the night. But I'm sure she went with him. I mean, that shit is dope. She met the artist that changed her life. Then she got to hang with his bro. When she heard stories about the artist and what he's like when he's at home. And she's appreciative so much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke to her.
Ooh. It might be hard to tell him no. Yo, man. So we're talking. See, this is kind of dangerous territory, man. And he's storytelling. I'm gonna assume this is a true story too, and probably something that kind of stuck with him, like that he thought about, like oh man, like should I maybe not have let this happen, or well, I'm only a little bit through this. Who knows? Maybe they get married. But you know what I'm saying? Like you got a girl that like she's quiet, right? And she's going through some shit. So she's very vulnerable and she's just like, super excited to meet T. And with that, like there's a little bit of starry eyes that come along with him and his crew. And I don't want to call it like the groupie mentality, but like if you have like if something, either an artist has changed something in your life and you were at a bad spot and they helped with that, then you establish like some sort of connection. So like it would be easy for his boys to kind of take advantage of that, which is not, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's on a line. It's on a line. It might be a little over a line. I'm not in the business. I don't know how this stuff works. I'm just making assumptions.
So much it might be hard to tell him no. My music spoke.
And they're showing drinks. So we know what happens when people start drinking, then you make questionable decisions, right?
To her, but when she spoke to me, I had a friend behind the scenes. My friend isn't a creep, but he don't know what a fan is. I'm why she didn't take her life, but I'm also why my friend took advantage.
Yeah, and then when we say he's not a creep, but he used the word took advantage, right? That kind of says exactly what I was saying clearly.
I don't know who she blame, but I can't imagine that she still look at me the same. And when she hears my music, I wonder what's first to enter her head. Her brother who OD'd or waking up inside my friend's bed.
You're my friend, you're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best.
Dude, this is one of those stories like this shit happens all the time. And not even like it doesn't even have to be like you're a rapper. This shit happens all the time regardless. Um and it's like it's crazy to think about like this and it sits with T because he thought like now it's like one of those things like like he has to dwell on like again like I said like should I have like stepped in or like obviously he's busy. I think he was performing that night, right? Yeah, meet and greet line, right? So he's got shit to do. He's got to go back to the hotel, so he can't sit there and like try to babysit situations. It's not really his thing, but like at the same point you got to expect your boys to like I don't know, have a moral compass of sorts.
I met this kid when I was 14, he was 23. Almost 10 years on me, but we were like family.
Oh, this is like, dude, we're going through multiple stories. Okay. This is dope, man. I need more shit like this, but like less sad.
200 of Villa rappers from Massachusetts. He come over to my house and hug my mama like she his. Up to 4 a.m. recording songs and making playlists. Driving home and talking about what life's gonna be like when we make it. He called me crying one day. I said, bro, is everything okay? He said, bro, everything is straight. I got a daughter on the way. I knew this girl, she was special. Hang with us at the stew, throwing words out the freestyle. She gave birth a healthy child, rose a father, shit was wild. By the time they potty trained her, I was starting to go viral. By the time she was like 4, I was just beginning to tour. He was watching me from his phone, happy for me but wanted more. We would always talk about the only losers is the ones who quit. My success showed him it's possible, so he stayed at my crib. My trips to Cali put me in a room with millionaires. I come home with stories, he said, dude, I gotta get out there. I said it could change everything, never mention his kid. He just remembered what we said about people who decide to quit. That girl needs a father, but dreams need pursuit. So when I moved to LA, my dog did too. In hopes to make it big, and my success is what encouraged.
It's almost like an 8 Mile beat. Dun, 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 dun. You know?
I moved to LA, my dog did too. In hopes to make it big, and my success is what encouraged it. And that encouragement had left the little girl fatherless. Cause talking every day turned into talking every week. And years fly quicker every year. You blink an eye and she's a teen. And now you're in a land of dreams, but worse, you're in a land of dreamers. You don't stand out in the slightest. Got no motion, got no features, got no fans, and got no tours, and got no bread for plane tickets. Got your daughter's phone number, but get no answer when it's ringing. She made up her mind about you. And being tokens, homie, doesn't hold weight like it used to. Me.
Yeah, and that's another thing, man. It's like again, it's he's framing like the persona of the artist in like I can't make people's decisions for them. People look to me for music and I do that well. You know, I'm a rapper. I'm not a therapist. I don't make life decisions for people. Nor should I really curb your decisions or influence them in any way. Um, you're a dad. If that doesn't mean enough to you to kind of figure that out, dude, I'm not really you can't hold that against yourself for, as far as I know, or maybe he doesn't know. I don't think Token's a father. So I don't know that he knows but I don't know that he cares at that point. That's his boy. And they'd rap together and stuff like that. So that's crazy, man. But you only get one chance with a child to be there. I know that firsthand, but I'm just saying.
And my bro still hang. I ain't see his daughter since the high chair.
Not firsthand, like I don't have kids, by the way. So let me make that very clear.
I moved out of Cali, but he used to. Me and my bro still hang. I ain't see his daughter since the high chair. I moved out of Cali, but he started a new life there. I feel his pain, I never mentioned there's no purpose for me. So when we get together, I just tell him more stories. And he tells me about a single that he's waiting on a mix for. I still give encouragement, cause that's all I'm good for. But he never gonna make it. And what's the biggest loser? Look, a quitter or a deadbeat dad in Hollywood. That's my dog, though.
Oh, you see, he has to be a friend where that's my boy, but like he just called him a deadbeat, and Token, Toka's not a fool, man, and he's got some familial experience with things as well. So he's got opinions on this shit. I'm sure it eats him up. Obviously, this track kind of says that.
You're my friend forever. We'll always be together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. You're my friend forever. We'll always be
Yeah, man, water's thick when there's blood in it, right?
together. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend. I'm your best friend, you're my best friend.
Yo, and young girl has T's video up. Interesting. Yeah, dude, my guy's staying real, man. This is dope, man. I like what he's. We need a whole album of this. Um, I mean, he's still young, but he's got stories for days. Obviously, um, I don't have much to say that I haven't said already. It's it's cool. He's doing stuff like this, man. It reminds me of like um just being real and stuff. It reminds me of like some stuff that NF does, and like when you as an artist, instead of just flexing and talking about, and shining your grill around and talking about your yachts and your giant chains and your planes and all these girls that your body count and shit like that. At the end of the day, man, I think that it's what really appeals to people is stuff that actually appeals to them, that they can relate to, right? It's cool to see, oh, 6 Rolls Royces, nice, good work, but I'm not gonna have that probably anytime soon, nor would I want it. But you know what I'm saying? If you make shit relatable, like this is everyday true story shit, that matters to him. So, anyways, go support T, go like, go subscribe. Love to have you here as well. Make sure you smash that like, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It helps the channel. Let's keep it moving. It is Thursday, the 19th. I don't know why I'm giving the date. We'll talk to you on the next.